Shalom. Once again, we out here doing the work of the Lord, all right, which is to teach the remnant of Israel, all right, the elect of Israel out here, who they are, and bring them back to their nationality, and also bring them back to the knowledge that our forefathers had back in the time of, the kingdom, man, back in the ancient kingdoms, man, that was past. I'm talking about Babylon, ancient Babylon. All right, we had this knowledge. We had this knowledge in ancient Egypt. All right, our forefathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob had this knowledge, and we were supposed to pass it on. All right, that's why we're called the lost tribes of Israel. All right, shalom to the elect of Israel out there. Double honors to the elders, and all praises to Yahweh Shem Shah. Brother, started off with that scripture.
All right. 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and 16. No, 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers.
Right. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, man. All right. That's the main problem going on with Israel right now. All right. We living amongst the heathen. We dwell all around the world, living in the heathen's land and under the heathen's laws, man. But these laws in the Bible are for us, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. So guess what? You're not supposed to be unequally yoked. All right. We're not equals. All right. There's a scripture that said, it's in Proverbs, that says, we are greater than our brother. If you know what I'm talking about, we are greater than our neighbor, man. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor.
Proverbs 26.
Right. You wrote that, right? Yeah, but we're going to prove that we're more excellent than these other heathens, man.
Got it.
This Proverbs chapter 12, verse 26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor.
Right. Who is the righteous? The righteous is Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The ones who are following after the commandments. The laws make you righteous, man. All right? And guess what? We're supposed to come back to that knowledge that we are the righteous. And who's the wicked? Who's our neighbor? The wicked. It's talking about Esau and all these other nations of heathens out here. All right, you so-called Japanese, so-called all you other nations, man. All you other nations with these lands, all you other nations with just seats in the UN, all these other nations pushing out, carrying missiles. All right, you got your government set up over there in Asia, over there in Europe, over there in Africa. You're all considered heathens, man. The Lord's not dealing with you, man. He has a certain people who he's dealing with, man. Give me that map. Yeah, go ahead.
But the way of the wicked seduceth him.
Right. So we more righteous than our neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth us. All right. You know what it's like to be seduced? That's when you come under a spell, man. You're under control, man, basically. And you Negroes have come under the control of the so-called white man, man. And his white power establishment, America, that he set up, man. Right, 400. We've been in slavery for 400 years under Esau, man. And prior to that, we were in captivity under the Romans, man. Go ahead,
Right. It says the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, because by nature, Jake, his spirit is really righteous. That's why I say that the way of the wicked, Esau, the so-called white man, seduces them. How did he do it? He first get them when they're young, through the school systems. I can give a couple of examples. Entertainment. He put them niggas. He constantly pushed them niggas like Lil Wayne to get niggas to get tattoos all over their bodies and make you feel that's the way you have to live, to have fun.
He tries to incorporate his wickedness in the scriptures.
Yep. He twists the scriptures and try to incorporate his philosophies and get Jake to worship Satan.
Right.
Because Satan will take your worship, whether it be indirect or directly. All right. That's what it says. The way of the wicked seduces them. And Esau, he passed laws for homosexuality, and to get a job, you gotta have a shaved face. So Jake won a job, so they end up cutting up their bed. That's how he seduced them. I go back to this one fast. It says, this 2 Corinthians 6 and 14. It said, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. That applies from them two-thirdites of the nation of Israel. It says, be ye not equally yoked with unbelievers. So if you got this knowledge and you worshiping Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, all right, you shouldn't be hanging with them niggas in the world, all right? Because the scripture says this, for what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness? Because we read about Lot. The scripture said what? It vexed Lot, righteous soul, all right? So if you're a man in the Lord, shouldn't that vex your soul? So you ain't supposed to be hanging them 2/3, right? The niggas that smoke weed, they commit adultery, and all they talk about is adultery. You ain't supposed to be around guys like that. Who you supposed to be around is brothers in his knowledge, all right? That's why it says, what fellowship with righteousness, have righteousness with unrighteousness. Because if you're a righteous man, you're gonna be around other righteous men. If you're a wicked man, you're gonna be around other wicked men. That's it up.
That's right, because the brother also reminded me of a video that that guy's about.
Yep.
All right, had
He's a fox.
yeah. All right, he had where he was dwelling together with some of these old school 1990 Israelites who fell out. All right, they were reprobates, man. The Most High wasn't dealing with them. They fell out, but he still was communing with these guys, man.
It called it family day.
Yeah, calling it family day, man. But the Lord said, if who's his brother, man? The ones that are doing the work of his father, man. So you're not supposed to be around these 2/3 like the brother said. And the scriptures is plainly saying that, man. You want to read on?
Right. For what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion have light with darkness?
Right, because America's about to be destroyed, man. By thermonuclear missiles, man. It's about to be, it's going to be gradually. You see it gradually happening. All right, ever since the 70s, America's been falling.
Yep.
And guess what? We in that end time, man. All right, that's what we pushing out to you brothers, man. The seriousness of the scriptures, man, that are proving that America's gonna be shut down. And you don't need no damn expert to come on TV and tell you that, man.
Yep.
So-called expert at finance and economic expert, man. The prophets are the experts, man. That the Lord made them perfect in order to show us in this time, man, where we at, man. In the Lord's timeline. It is the end times, man. What we doing?
Right. And what communion have light with darkness?
Right, light and darkness, man. Right, those who think that America's going on. The 2/3 is the same people who want to go to college, man. Same people who want to be drug dealers and gangsters, man.
Yep.
They planning on America to continue on, man, with that bullshit, man.
Yep.
So they could live in that bullshit. They're not looking forward to the coming of the Lord.
Yep. They the darkness. Yep.
Right. They're not looking forward to the coming of the one you call Jesus, ignorant you call Jesus Christ. All right, who's a black man.
Yep.
They want this place to go on, man. They're in darkness, man. If you otherwise for the 1/3 elect, if you following after this truth, man. If you're following after what the scriptures is saying, and you can have that understanding, man, the Lord's dealing with you, you consider the light. All right? Read on.
And what concord have Yahweh Shah with Belial?
Right, Belial, man. That was a damn demon, man. All right? That's a false god, man. If I can, man, I'm gonna get the. You can read on a little bit. Go ahead.
Or what part?
Well, read that again.
Okay. Verse 15. And what concord